name is Nelly Busingye. I am Uganda. I'm based in Uganda. I'm a tax justice activist. And I am very passionate about tax justice, fiscal justice. Fiscal justice means, for me, it means that we have policies that facilitate fairness, that are also inclusive, that put the future generations in terms of sustainable development, livelihoods at the forefront. And so the policies, and whether fiscal or not, have given an opportunity for people to actually engage, and they're able to raise their voices and opinions, and they're able to see the benefits out of those policies. And it comes down also to issues around transparency and accountability, and how citizens are able to engage on issues related to tax, transparency, governance, and also revenue transparency as well, especially in different sectors. And I'm also particularly interested in the extractive sector, so it's also important to look at fiscal justice in the way revenues are generated in the extractive sector, as well as the kind of transparency and accountability on the investments that are being done by corporate companies within the extractive sector, but also generally the kinds of investments that countries attract, and the kind of opportunities they give citizens to generate discussions around fiscal justice. Yeah. I don't know if it
How
makes
to
sense.
best achieve it?
How to achieve it? I think it's important that it is inclusive, and so it means that whatever policies, whatever practices at administrative level, at government level, are inclusive and bring together citizens' views and opinions. It means that when, in terms of how fiscal justice also can be achieved is that when policies are being set up, when policies are being generated, they're putting into consideration how that benefits citizens, and I think that can only be achieved if citizens are actually on the table as some of these discussions are being held. But also it comes down to how well non-state actors can generate information to strengthen and bring awareness around these issues among different people who are not really the elite, who are not part of that boardroom conversation, but how they demystify that information. And I think once we're able to generate as much information as possible, simplify it, demystify it, then I think we'll move towards achieving fiscal justice.